What if the biggest blessing of your life is closer than you think, but instead of feeling excited, you've been feeling confused, exhausted, and even alone? Most women expect God's favor to arrive with peace and instant answers. But throughout the Bible, before God elevated a woman, He first prepared her. If you've been noticing strange shifts in your life lately, don't ignore them. They may not be problems. They may be proof that heaven is preparing you for your next season. Sign number 1, you feel restless in your current season. One of the clearest signs God is preparing a woman for something bigger is a growing restlessness. Things that once excited you no longer do. The life that once felt comfortable now feels too small. You're not unhappy. You just know deep down that God is calling you to more. This happened to Ruth. Before God led her to her blessing, He first made it impossible for her to stay where she was. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing." If you've been feeling unsettled lately, don't panic. Sometimes God makes you uncomfortable because He's preparing to move you into a new season. Sign number 2, certain people begin leaving your life. Right before God elevates a woman, He often removes people who can no longer go where He's taking her. Some friendships fade, some relationships end, some connections suddenly feel distant. It can be painful, but not every person is meant for every season. God sometimes closes certain doors to make room for the ones He has prepared. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us, "For everything there is a season." If you've experienced unexpected separation lately, don't assume you've been abandoned. God may simply be clearing the path for your next chapter. Sign number 3, you face unusual challenges and opposition. Before a breakthrough often comes a battle. You may feel like everything is being tested at once, your faith, your patience, and your strength. But throughout Scripture, many of God's chosen people faced their toughest seasons right before their greatest blessings. James 1:3 says, "For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow." The enemy fights hardest when he knows something valuable is ahead. So if you've been facing unusual resistance lately, don't give up. It may be a sign that you're closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Sign number 4, you feel a stronger desire to get closer to God. When God is preparing to do something significant in a woman's life, He often draws her closer to Him first. You may find yourself praying more, reading Scripture more, seeking God's presence in a way you never have before. It's as if your spirit knows something is coming, even before your mind understands it. Jeremiah 29:13 says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." This deeper hunger isn't accidental. It's God's way of preparing your heart for the blessing, responsibility, and purpose that's ahead. Sign number 5, old doors start closing. One of the hardest signs to recognize is when doors begin to close. Plans don't work out. Opportunities disappear. Things you were counting on suddenly fall apart. At first, it feels like a setback, but many times God closes doors that no longer align with His purpose for your life. Revelation 3:8 says, "See, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut." If God closes a door, trust that He sees what you cannot. The right door won't require you to force your way through. It will open at the right time. Sign number 6, you keep seeing God's favor in unexpected ways. As your blessing gets closer, you may start noticing small signs of favor. The right person appears at the right time. An opportunity comes out of nowhere. A problem gets solved in a way you didn't expect. These moments may seem small, but they are reminders that God is working behind the scenes. Psalm 5:12 says, "Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as with a shield." Before the big blessing arrives, God often sends smaller signs to show you that His hand is still on your life. Pay attention. What looks like coincidence may actually be divine favor. Sign number 7, you feel a deep sense that something is about to change. The final sign is often the hardest to explain. You can't see the blessing yet. Nothing may have changed on the outside, but deep inside, you feel that something is shifting. There's a growing expectation in your spirit, a quiet confidence that God is preparing something greater than what you've experienced before. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "Though it linger, wait for it. It will certainly come and will not delay." When God places this feeling in your heart, don't ignore it. It's often a reminder to stay faithful, stay patient, and keep trusting Him. Because sometimes, right before the breakthrough arrives, God gives you peace before He gives you the promise. So, have you noticed any of these signs in your own life? The restlessness, the people leaving, the unexpected challenges, the deeper hunger for God, the closed doors, the moments of favor, and that feeling that something is about to change. If so, don't lose heart. What feels like preparation may actually be proof that God is positioning you for a blessing greater than you can currently see. Remember, before Esther received her crown, there was preparation. Before Ruth received her redemption, there was uncertainty. And before every major move of God, there is usually a season that tests your faith. Stay faithful, stay patient, and most importantly, stay close to God, because the blessing you've been praying for may be much closer than you think. If you believe God is preparing something big in your life, type "I'm ready" in the comments below. And tell us, which of these 7 signs have you been experiencing lately? You may be encouraged by the answers, and so might someone else reading them. God is not finished with your story. In fact, He may just be getting started.